Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're an existing viewer and subscriber. Thank you so much for joining me for your January 6-card spread. We're opening up a new year. It's a very exciting time, beautiful transition coming in for a lot of us. Just wanted to thank you for all your support over the last couple of years. It really does mean a lot. I am very much looking forward to bigger and better things in the upcoming year. But look, I won't take up too much of your time. There will be an extended version to this video. If you're not familiar with the way I do things, Pisces, that extended video will be available via the link below in the Show More section. This is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please don't forget to leave behind a like or a subscribe and click the bell notification button to receive notifications when I upload readings. Otherwise, let's jump into it and have a look and see what 6 cards are coming up for you for the month of January 2020. Pisces, let's have a look what's coming up. January 2020. Okay, let's start off with the King of Wands. Now, this could be a fire sign that's coming in around you in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. The King of Wands often represents a very, a little bit of an unsettled energy, but he's very motivated by his passions and by his desires. You can see that he doesn't sit very comfortably in his throne here because he wants to get up and do things, and he's got some sort of sensation within him where he wants to be active and he wants to achieve things and do things. So I feel like this is a very positive sign, the way in which you'll be starting off the month of January. A lot of motivation around you to go out and complete things, do tasks, be active. This could also be infatuation and love, in particular with a fire sign, because 3 of the 6 cards are in fact fire. But look, that King of Wands coming up here can definitely be lust and passion and infatuation. So some of you might have a hot and heavy romance that might be coming in. Could definitely be a fire sign here. But a lot of intensity is what the King of Wands brings. I'm not sure if I said knight before. I meant the king. So definitely a surge of energy that you're pretty much starting January off with, which is a very positive sign. A lot of new information is going to be coming to you because the 4 of Cups is here. Now, you are Cups, Pisces. A lot of life analysis happening here. I mean, you can see him reflecting on things. So I feel there's a lot of reflection happening for a lot of you Pisceans. Analysis, contemplation. You're really assessing goals or where you want to be. But it's in major areas of your life. So it could be in your love life. It could be in other areas, in career and creative pursuits, life orientation, sexuality. It can really be anything, but this is assessing things on an emotional level. So there could also be new feelings bubbling up inside of you, you know, even feelings for a past person that might resurface. A lot of things will take you by surprise in terms of how you're feeling or the people you're feeling for in the month of January. It could even be epiphanies and realizations about a love connection. It could even be someone having realizations and epiphanies about you. So I do feel like it could be epiphanies in love, because King of Wands is infatuation and passion, and then you've got the High Priestess, which is very intuitive and emotive. So I really feel like there's major epiphanies in love or in love connections, but it could also be creative, okay, as well. So if this is in career or creative pursuits, I feel like there's new ideas coming in, unexpected offers make their way to you, more options that you hadn't perhaps considered before, or you'll genuinely be surprised to either receive some sort of inspired thought. Maybe you'll be doing something you hadn't thought you'd do, Pisces. Maybe on some level there is an intuitive link about this. And I say that because the High Priestess is intuition. Now, you are a very intuitive sign naturally, Pisces, and your intuition will definitely be heightened in the month of January. You'll have a good sense of the people around you, people's intentions, work deals, relationships, self-journeys, how to move forward in situations. I feel like your intuition is really going to be guiding you. there could be an emphasis here on spirituality. The High Priestess can often be a reveal of some kind, whether it is through an epiphany or a reveal, a piece of information. She holds the Torah here, so she's holding a very important document or scripture. Now, for some of you, you might be holding the deed to a home. For others, it could be a book, an author that's really going to inspire you. It could be some sort of communication that really hits home, or something of value that's going to be communicated to you, maybe through your career, perhaps maybe through love life as well. And look, the High Priestess can represent fertility, religion, philosophy. So some of you, it could be new additions to the family through marriage, through birth. There might be pregnancies around you, or you might be talking about, if you are at that stage of your life, maybe having children or building a family, or maybe there's an emphasis on the family home, on your children as well. That could also be the case. Interestingly, the black and white pillars can represent divine masculine and divine feminine. So for a lot of you, divine masculine and divine feminine could potentially come together. You might see that coming together in the month of January, which is indeed very, very exciting for you here. So I do love what she represents. But something could be revealed, okay? There's something that's going to be made public. It could be like a business launch. It could be an idea, but there's some sort of valuable communication or information that's going to come to you, and it's going to be rather unexpected. It could perhaps leave you in a bit of a whirlwind. And I say that because you've got the Seven of Cups, which is often seen as scattered energy. There's a lot of cups and ideas and emotions that are up in the air. I feel like there could be something that's unsettled, or something that hasn't been settled. So it's either settling the score, Pisces, or something that's unfinished, like unfinished business, needs to be tended to. Could be a business deal in career. It could be you might be hearing back from someone and you haven't you haven't sealed a deal with this person. It could be in love. It could be an inconclusive relationship. It could be that you're still needing answers or to understand how you feel about a situation. And I say that because the King of Wands seeks closure. He's not that he's never fully happy, but he wants to complete something and see it come full circle. And in that first column, these two cards could very well indicate there might be a situation that's still outstanding. Now, this could be like a financial amount of debt that you have to settle. It could be settling the score in a relationship, for example. It could be something that's inconclusive still. So something could remain inconclusive, and you'll be trying to seek answers emotionally, literally, figuratively. Because whilst the Seven of Cups can be a lot of things happening around us emotionally, this is you as Cups, Pisces, because you are represented by water. The Seven of Cups could also indicate you trying to reach new goals, because the silhouetted figure can really represent trying to achieve something new. The dream home, the love connection, the accolades, the career, the dream path. He's really, it is a kind of fantasy and thought. And everything that we bring into our existence starts with a thought. That's part of the creation process, essentially, Pisces. So I feel like you're potentially on a new creative high here for a lot of you, and you tend to be in that role because you're the dreamists, you're the dreamers of the zodiac, and you're very talented in that department. Either way, it's creating new goals for yourself, and whether these goals tend to be career or creative or love goals, there's something new that you're really going to want to go out there and chase. And like I said, major unfinished business potentially coming in around you during the month of January. Some of you might need to protect yourselves. The Nine of Wands has come up. You might be needing to protect yourself against a fire sign. There might be someone who is portraying a little bit of resistant, protective behavior towards you. The wands are lined up in a row here, and they look almost impenetrable. So it could be that someone has their guard up. Could be career-wise. It could be a message here that you need to protect your work, protect your heart, protect your ego. It could be something that you really stand and you believe in, and you want to stand firm. These wands look rather very steadily planted behind him, and he looks like he's on guard here. So it could be breaching someone's defenses, or someone really advocating some sort of passionate, very stern stance on something. Could be you, Pisces, and it might be someone you're dealing with, but someone could be really standing true or standing for something they really believe in. and it might prove testing this month to get through those barriers with this person, to settle the score, to get your point across, to knock down those barriers. So January may come with that, with these challenges for some of you. And it might not necessarily revolve around a fire sign, Pisces, but I say fire because the wands do represent fire. But he's looking almost to this card, and it could even be that someone feels, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with, someone feels defensive about things being up in the air. Maybe they don't want things to be up in the air. Maybe they don't want things to be inconclusive. Maybe they want answers. But they're either not revealing that there's a lot going on for them, or they're not revealing the plans that they have for you or with you. And you know, that's really where you're going to have to listen to your intuition, really have to gauge into that empathetic water talent that you have here to connect and feel your way through this situation. But there's there could be some sort of resistance here, and I say resistance because the Seven of Wands is really the sort of resistant behavior, fending off opinions, fending off toxic energy, anger. It could even be a situation comes to a head, and the King of Wands does bring that intensity here. So there is a situation that could potentially be quite emotionally charged for you in January. And it might be that you're really standing by your decision, or someone around you is really standing by theirs. And, you know, there might be other people with other opinions. These ones almost look like they're being carried by possibly other people. And this person just stands alone. So you might have to be really defensive about a situation. You might be met with criticism. You might be met with people that disapprove of your actions, or a relationship that you're in, or something that you're wanting to pursue. And I would just advise you to listen to what your heart tells you here, what your intuition is telling you, your higher self, your spirit guides, you know, call it what you will, whatever it is that you believe in, a higher power or a power outside of yourself, or even just you as a spiritual being. You're really going to harness that energy. And I feel like you've got that power next to you here to really center yourself this month in January, despite outside influences, despite other people's opinions and the things they could be telling you or influencing you with. You're really going to come into your own and really going to harness a strong spiritual certainty and new goals. But like I said, they could definitely be met with resistance. There could even be a situation here. You might feel it coming, things coming to a culmination or to a head, or you might even predict someone's response, and it could be explosive. You know, it might not be necessarily favorable. Not a very cool, calm, and collected reaction maybe here some of you might be receiving, but that intuitive energy could definitely see that. You will feel it. You'll almost predict it, that this will happen the way you feel it to happen. So that's quite an interesting Jan here for you, Pisces, but I will continue with your extended, the link to which will be available below in the Show More section. For rent or purchase, you can check out the trailer for free to have a look and see how the reading is displayed. I usually lay out 10 more cards though, 5 for love and 5 for career, just to get a little bit of in-depth understanding for the general messages for January. So it will be below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic January, and we shall be connecting very soon. So thank you again, Pisces. Much love, and bye for now.